Hello.
Hello, everybody.
everybody.
We're here, we're ready to rock and roll for a couple of quick games. Just try and get my cam back on. There you go. There I am. Hello.
Hello.
We figured we'd play a few games to celebrate Underworlds Online going live.
Going live. My Saturday morning telly viewing.
So I'm going to be trotting out Spike Claws again because they're one of the most recent warbands. Got to play them a bit, I think.
And
Robin
because
is
you
playing.
are half Skaven.
I am half Skaven.
Yeah.
And I've put a little link in the comments. Robin's playing his Iron Skulls. He does like his Iron Skulls.
I do. I'm not very good with them. I keep thinking I must revise the deck, and I haven't at all.
It's finding the time.
Yeah, well, exactly. And I think, I'll do that just before. And suddenly it's time. Pete and I have played a game on TTS tonight for your
Just
delectation
before
a few
this.
weeks down the line. And I didn't get time to play. I was too busy looking at that one. Right, you've chosen that. I'm going to choose. Guess which one I'm going to choose, Pete?
Well, you might play something different because, there's slightly better aggro boards if you know you're playing aggro.
Are there?
I think there are.
I don't know.
I think so. I don't really know. I
No, me
assume so.
Why can't I move it? I've got to drag it. That's why.
So anybody who wants to see what Robin's doing, I've put the Twitch link over there for him. So you'll be able to see his side of the equation. And I'm just going to post up because anybody who hasn't got this game yet, who's interested, we are going to be doing a giveaway.
We are.
We've got a couple of keys to give away. You do have to go to Facebook. So hopefully you don't mind Facebook. And I'm just going to post the link to our Facebook page. One of our posts on our Facebook page is about this game. All you've got to do is go over there and leave a comment as what you're excited about in Underworlds Online. And then we will be picking the best one that we think's the best, funniest, most applicable, wittiest, whatever, something like that, whatever we feel like picking at the time. And we will see how we get on with it. And they will be picked. So do go check it out. Do like and subscribe to our page. Do go to Warhammer Underworlds and like and subscribe over there as well. And now I've got to try and remember what cards I've got. Awesome. Don't have either of them. Got that one. Got that one. Right.
You know what I have to try and remember? I have to try and remember whether I've actually got hidden paths in my deck because I don't think it's come out about 10 games in a row now. And maybe it's just not in there.
You are not live on Twitch, Matt says, Robin.
No.
What have you done, Robin? What have you done?
I don't know. I've hit streaming.
Are you streaming to Twitch, though?
Possibly not.
Or are you streaming
No, it did say it was
Are you
Twitch.
sure, Matt? I think he's online.
Okay, I've just stopped streaming. I can start again.
Matt, are you sure you're not talking nonsense?
I've started again. How will I tell?
Well, I don't know. You kind of look like you are to me.
Okay.
Hi, David Hedson. David Hedson in the house. Matt, are you
Yeah,
sure that he's not
Hedson.
streaming? Because I reckon he is.
Pete says I am. It does say I am. And I set it up. It said it was Twitch.
He's showing us live now. There you go.
Oh, okay.
I think Matt's been hitting the sauce.
Worcester or tomato?
Shenanigans sauce. David Pollard's
Shenanigans
online.
sauce.
Hello, David. People who do want to check out Robin's side, do check out our Twitch link. Alright. Don't like this. Lurky Lurkerson. Go forth. I possibly didn't pick the right board. I maybe should have picked one which has two starting hexes next to each other for this game, Shenanigans. But such is life.
C'est la vie.
Yep. Back to you, Robiny Roo. Okay, Mr. Hungry can go over there. So to anybody who's just joined, who wants to
Sorry,
maybe
can't hear any of my sound.
I'll turn that up. Anybody who's joined who wants to get themselves in with a chance of winning a copy of the game, then do please go and check out our Facebook page. There is a link in the comments. And if you go and put a comment over there on our post about this game itself, you will be entered with a chance to possibly win the game. Well, crits everywhere in this game.
Super Duper Matt says, yeah, no idea what happened. Me either, Matt. I've got no idea what happened either.
But that's pretty
what
much
happened
me
there?
on a
I'm
daily
looking.
basis.
I've got to select who goes first. Ooh.
You have.
I don't really like
Zach
gifts.
Matthews says, good live stream chat on Tuesday about Underworlds. I thank you very much, Zach. I enjoyed it. I thought it was very good as well.
I'm loath to give you the initiative, but I'm going to let you go first.
Okay. Okay, well in true Skaven style, going to run away.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. But if I didn't do that, then you would just, then I charged in, and it's not good. It's not good.
It's
So
just
I'm
not
going to
good,
go.
no. So I'm going to put that on there.
Okay. What was that?
I just put the Festry Skaven on
Oh,
guard.
you've inspired. I'm
He
going
is
to put
now
more
inspired.
chopping. More chopping.
There they are. You put those two objectives in the worst possible places ever. It's almost like you meant to. Right, I'm going to play Shifting Schwards. I'm going to shift that one back.
Does that move an objective?
Yeah. Move an unheld objective.
One problem with the
hex.
view is that I'm got quite zoomed in on my aggro half of the board. I couldn't have absolutely no idea what you did there.
So if I could somehow hack the game, I could just summon Skaven everywhere. So I'm not going to. So yeah, do go check out Rob Inside on Twitch. If you can be both open at the same time, mute one of us. You'll be able to see the whole thing going on. Oh, poor little Lurky, reduced to Ratatouille. Okay. Oh, I didn't check something when I was doing something. I've made mistakes with my life, Robin.
You didn't check something when you were doing something.
Yeah, I didn't check something before I did something. I've moved.
Okay.
I've done
Always
something
good
wrong.
to know.
Yeah. Basically, just what you'd expect from me. I've been a cretin. Run, Scritch, run. And I'm gonna confuselate Kirk and Scritch. You forget that Kirk, when inspired, rolls 2 shields. He's tough.
Yeah, that's a.
And 3 wounds. He suddenly gets a very, very tough Skaven. So what is everybody looking forward to with Warhammer Underworlds Online? Frankly, I'm just loving the nostalgia trip. Season 1 bat reps again. I think we may have to go through, Robin, go back through all our old Season 1 content and rebuild some of those decks and replay them from 3 years ago.
You reckon?
No. Because they were rubbish.
It's difficult though, because they haven't brought out the card order in the same way.
That's true.
It's tricky.
Try to remember where I am so I'm centered a bit more on the screen so people can actually see my beautiful face. Confusion in real life only inspires one rat. Are you sure?
Oh, you're on guard. I didn't notice that you were on it. I didn't notice you were on guard there, you git.
I told you that.
Yeah, I need to pay more attention. I could have attacked the other one.
Matt says confusion in real life only inspires one rat, but I reckon it inspires 2.
Yeah, because it chooses 2. It should only be 1.
Eh? I would have to go back and look at the original card text.
Sorry?
I'm trying to work out what I'm doing. Sorry.
Confusion. Choose 2 fighters that are adjacent to each other.
Yeah,
it would do both.
It would inspire both.
Yeah.
Matt's saying it would only inspire 1.
He's not right.
No, you're lying, Matt. You're lying about Robin not streaming. You're lying about confusion. It's good to see my dice rolls from the previous game we were playing on TTS have crossed over to this game. I'm looking forward to that. So I'm just mucking around with you, Matt, but you are wrong. Zach says he likes the way you can unlock different skins. I like the fact that you can unlock different skins and not have to pay for it. It's free. So you just got to play games. Just play random hookup games. Ooh, what did you do? Put Gurzak on guard.
Put Gurzak on guard, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, that makes things a bit more interesting. I'm going to get rid of an objective.
Okay.
I'm going to get rid of tactical supremacy 3 and 4. The cards don't like me. The dice didn't before, and the cards don't now. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Dave Parr says he loves the gameplay and the graphics, but even the bots roll plenty of crits. Well, the bots might, but I certainly don't ever get them when I want. Oh, 2 crits, come on. It's going to be one of those games today. I already don't rate my chances. Just don't rate them. Woo, I scored 1. I'm annoyed with myself. I'm going to get rid of hold objective 1. Pass.
Hold objective cards, how quaint.
I know.
What are they for?
For screwing up your hand, evidently.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Discard power cards. Gonna get rid of trusted defender, I think.
I have to say, when I play this game, what my opponent's doing is just a blur. I'm really, really bad at following what you're
Same for me, yeah.
I do find that easier to follow in the physical game. Like, what do I need to... I haven't scored anything. So, I think I might keep that one. Or...
Matt says he completely misplaced confusion, so he's glad that the footage was wasted for his game. And on an unrelated note, he's now not going to make any comment about anything ever again. You're only wrong twice in a row, Matt. It's fine. Please keep commenting. We need the commenting. Oh, getting rid of crushing force.
Yeah, I panicked. I tend to kill the Skaven outright and not leave them on one dice. I found that in another game.
It's just horrible when that happens, isn't it?
I just couldn't. Well, I just couldn't score it.
Daniel Wilson says he got this game the other day after our video and doesn't regret it one bit. Well, I'm glad that we could act as a bit of enablers. I always like to be a bit of an enabler.
Yeah. Just waiting for you to decide who goes first, are we?
One again. I think you're a bit ahead of me.
Okay.
I'm going to go first.
I usually am.
Twice is too many times. Matt says say that 3 times fast. Okay. I'm going to return a Skaven.
Oh.
Lurky Lurkison, I choose you. Or do I choose Lurky? Because Festering's inspired.
Choose champion.
I'm going to pick Festry, I think.
Hello.
Scratching in the shadows. I'll make you charge.
Fair enough.
Then I have to want it.
Do I want it that much?
Zach says, do you think as they release more warbands? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Zach. Please clarify what you mean a bit. But Daniel Wilson, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I certainly am enjoying it, and I think anybody who's moaning about the game a bit, I think is being a bit overzealous. I think for the price of it, it's a cracking game. Scritch will not go easily. I'm looking forward to as they release more warbands. Matt asks, was the Festering Hungering Skaven deck a thing in year 1? I don't think it was. I think it relied on Crown of Avarice and a few other cards.
Definitely Crown of Avarice.
Oh, poor Hungry. Oh! Saved by the dice.
Oh!
Saved by the dice. You're definitely about 3 or 4 seconds ahead of me in the game.
Could you hear me?
I heard you lamenting, and I'm thinking, but you've rolled a crit. Oh, I see. It's like that kind of moment. Hokey cokey. I'm still not particularly enthralled by my chances here, I don't think.
Not overly enamoured by mine, if I'm honest.
I fluffed up something people at home can see. I've got this card, but I did this, and I shouldn't. Yeah, Dave Pollard says he thinks it's a good game. He would well recommend it to anyone. I certainly would recommend it to anyone. Alright, evasive manoeuvres time. They move so fast. Doesn't help me. Not good. Zach Matthews says, do we think that the first edition warbands will become less popular as the board game progresses? I think they'll always be solid favourites. I'm still a fan of Garrick's Reavers and the Skaven and Sepulchral Guard now, even in Season 3. So I think that there will be definitely a popularity. You should play Awakened Weapon on Hacker.
Yeah.
But he's charged.
Oh yeah. I'm listening to you, not concentrating on what I'm doing.
So
Never
yes,
mind.
I think that Zach, yes, naturally, I think certain season 1 warbands will be will go out of favour a bit. Oh, sucky dice roll time.
Sucky player.
Yeah, well, little A, little B, I guess.
It serves me right. I was listening intently to what you were saying, which was quite interesting. I completely forgot that I charged with him.
You think I'm interesting? I didn't
I
say that.
For me, I need like a big red mist over the top of them when they've charged, so I know I can't use them anymore.
Needs to come up with a thing. Are you sure? Because they've already charged.
Yeah. Charmed life.
For the love of. Oh. Anything else I would have been fine because I've got bloody cleave. So yeah, Zach, I do think some of the season warbands will fall out of favour just because season 2 and 3 warbands are inherently quite a lot better in a lot of cases. But I'm still going to stick with some of my favourites like Sepulchral Guard. And the good thing about this game, obviously, is it's much easier to. Are you kidding me? Oh, that was lucky. The other good thing about this is it's much easier to whip up a warband in a game. There's much less input, so you don't have to worry about playing crabbier warbands. You don't. It's not quite the same risk reward loss. You're not going to lose as much time if you play it. So I don't know if I'm making any sense. I'm trying to concentrate on the game and talk, so I'm wittering, I think. Okay, what cards have I got? Concentrate on your cards, Pete. Decado, I'm assuming that's Decado, asked what about banned and restricted cards. I think they've said that
Well, they said they were going to have them.
Yeah.
Which is an interesting decision. I guess for completeness, maybe. There's a little bit of me that feels that it's an odd decision, to say the least.
It's a bit strange, but at the same time, I guess some people want the it's a bit rubbish to play, to create a digital version of the board game and then not give people the chance to be able to play those.
Yeah. I do see that.
So maybe, I don't know, maybe that'll be. I think they'll put them in. I think they will be banned and restricted. Oh, Charmed Life.
Yeah, this.
So I think they'll put them in, but I don't think you'll see them very often because I think most people, most of the time, won't want to play with them. I suspect you'll probably have to play matched games.
Well, they will want to play with them if they're not banned or restricted.
Incredibly stupid. I'm such an idiot. I moved and I charged and I knocked Basher back, but I put Kirk onto the no man's land and I've got Divide and Conquer. I'm going to get rid of Divide and Conquer now because there's no way I'm going to score that one. And I'm going to get rid of Hold Objective 3.
I feel like if they have a situation where they have anything like Time Trap or Quick Thinker in the deck, Quick Thinker is a sideswipe card, isn't it? Then everybody will play them.
Yeah.
So unless they bring them out and then immediately restrict them. So it's that +1 defense
on Kirk. On Scritch.
Yeah.
So he's rolling 4 defense dice now.
Wow, goodness me! I don't think I'm going to kill him.
I'm going to get rid of the Fractured Key, Objective 5.
Okay.
Matt says I'm the one person. Do you mean I'm the one person who wants to play the restricted and the banned cards? Well, just a little bit. It'd be nice.
I think is I don't mind playing them, but if everybody's playing them, I don't know how exciting that will be. All the decks. The main reason they restricted, apart from the odd broken card, is that they were too powerful. Well, not that they were too powerful. They were cropping up all the time, the same decks all the time.
That is true. That
will get boring. And then the ones that are broken were broken, so they need to.
Yeah.
They need to do something about that.
I do hope they put them in, but I do hope they put them in a sort of banned, restricted fashion. Well, not banned, obviously, because that would be pointless, but a restricted fashion, so you can only play games against people who know you're going to be bringing them, so you don't run that risk of everybody's going to have in every game that you play. Matt also points out that you don't have to do any painting for this game. Oh, you've won. Which is a very good point. You don't have to paint because, like he said, I like painted models, but I hate painting models.
Yeah.
So that is a plus.
Oh,
Sucky McSuckerson.
Rhubarb.
Yeah. Matt says they should just skip the ban cards. It seems like a bit of a waste to not have them in the game. Ooh. I'm going to play June of Wits.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know what to do now. I'm first next, aren't I? That's all I say.
And he also said they would rule the FAQs in the way they've been ruled, because that's what GW would want. So the time trap ruling is... I'd never noticed the rats scurrying around the rats before.
Have you not seen the one around Crook? It's quite cool, isn't it?
The time trap ruling was daft and broke the card. So they implemented with that. I feel like that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
And if you're going to have to potentially ban something, I don't see the point in bringing it in.
Yeah,
personally.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
But that's up to them.
But that's none of my business.
Kurt's gone on guard.
He has. I'm going to play Invisible Walls. Divisible Walls.
Invisible Walls.
Anonymous Jeff says, hello agents and AOS fans, how are we all? We are doing good, Anonymous Jeff. How are you? Robin needs to hit you up to do some Gits talk.
Yeah. I just played quite an interesting Gits deck supplied to me by Andrew, but I've made a few changes. And it worked pretty well, and I feel like there's some... I just rediscovered the joy of Gits. Because I was a bit despondent about them after the Grand Clash. Perhaps not surprisingly. I've got obviously Invisible Walls. I think I've got all this crap all over the all over the screen.
What is this rubbish all over my screen? Did someone go on guard over your side?
No, I haven't done it yet.
Oh, okay. That's because I played Invisible Walls, so now it's your second go.
Yeah.
I'm getting rid of an objective, eh? Canny. Timothy Greaves online. Hello, Tim. Zach says, watching us play online, appreciate that we are streaming the show at the same time. Do you find you make more errors because you get distracted by the timer bar? Do you mean the timer bar whilst we're streaming, or the timer bar in general?
The timer bar and the streaming is hard work.
Yeah, I find that, very hard work.
But generally, I find streaming... I mean, I get distracted easily anyway, but with the timer bar, it's even more... with the streaming and talking, so I can't even talk, it's even harder.
Yeah, that's definitely tricky. Anonymous Jeff says that year end is over. Tomorrow he turns 38. You get stuffed with your poxy crits. Coming over here, critting all over my dreams. Right.
This is ridiculous how this is going.
You can charge if you want to hit me.
It's like that, is it?
Yeah. Because I'm having one of those days. Dakota says, do we have any information about when the developers reach the actual offline state of the game? He means with all the released warbands and cards. Do you mean for Season 1 or up to Season 3? Because I don't think they're going to hit Season 3 for a long time.
They're never going to catch up, basically, are they?
Yeah, I think they're pretty much always going to be at least a full season behind.
You just played Distraction on me then, didn't you?
I did. Push Basher back, so you have to charge. The guy says up to season 3. I think you're going to be looking at least a year, as in 12 months of development before we get to the end of season 2. Possibly they might start season 3. But at the same time, it's a long way off. Huh. I'm in trouble now. Very much a lot of trouble.
This is a ridiculous game.
Tis a silly game. It's my power step. Got to do this. Oh no, I don't want to do that yet. Pass. Pass.
Okay.
So yeah, I
could really do with remembering what's in my deck.
Same here. I'm going to draw a card. I might regret it.
Wow.
I do regret it. Oh dear. I think that was the wrong move to make. And I pass on my power step. Dave Hedson says, depends on how long this lockdown holds GW's release, as the dev will have some time to catch up a bit. Well, yeah, it might help. It might delay GW's releases for a while, and that might give the Underworlds Online guys a bit more of a chance to catch up a bit. But I suspect that they're still going to be a ways behind.
Yeah, I've got a feeling Games Workshop won't want them to catch up.
Not all the way, no.
Because I think they will want people to still buy the physical product. And I think most people would, but I think there'll be a perception that people might not.
Yeah, I agree.
If they've got other.
I think it would hit sales to an extent.
Yeah, I think it would. I think you're going to beat me.
I don't think I am.
Okay.
I don't think I am. Sadly. Yeah, because I think if you could get the digital version, then why wouldn't you? Basically, why would you bother getting the tabletop version?
I guess. I mean, there is obviously there is a great physical following, physical game, and it's a different experience, and I think a lot of people will buy both. Oh.
One in it. If I had one more glory to spend, I've got the Dazzling Key, which is standing on objective 4. I'd have beaten you there.
Yeah.
So close. One glory in it.
Very close.
That was. I don't know if I fluffed something up there. I'm gonna have to go back and look at this afterwards at some point. I might have.
Yeah, I fluffed something up when I put all the upgrades on the guide already charged.
Yeah, I was wondering. You're like ding ding. I'm thinking, why is he doing that?
I think I was slightly stymied because I only had 2 upgrades. And I needed to play them. I had chosen champion in hand, so I had to put them on either Gerzag or him. And I think just talking to you, I just got distracted and forgot that
that he'd already charged.
That he'd already charged. So yeah, because if I put him on Gerzag, I don't know if it would have done me much better. Because Gerzag was a long way away from everybody. I didn't really want, because I had Conquest, and I don't really want to charge him back across into my own territory.
Yeah, I realised you probably had Conquest. I'm thinking, crap, I'll need all these objectives, and yeah, I was in trouble there. So a quick couple of points. Are we going to play a second game, Robin?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, so before we crack on with that, just anybody who's tuning in who's new, just joined us, do check at the very top of the chat. There's a link to Robin over on Twitch, who's twitching his side of things, so you can watch both sides of the equation at the same time. And also there's a link to our Facebook page. Now, if you go over there and you find the relevant post, we were posting about Warhammer Underworlds Online going live. And if you can put a comment on that to say what you're most looking forward to, you will be entered into the draw to get a free copy of the game. We're going to be drawing a couple of those, so please do check that out, leave a comment, do like us and follow us and subscribe, and do the same on the Warhammer Underworlds Facebook page as well.
Absolutely.
So let's crash on, Robin, with game 2. I'm playing a different deck
I'm going to play Fast Riders again.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think Mr. Fast Riders deck is very good, but there we go. Same code.
Yep. Wolf Crispies, frankly, best username I think I've seen. Wolf Crispies says, might it help sales if you had something to practice on? You could argue that. You could argue that maybe a digital version would increase the take-up of the board game, maybe.
You think that? I think it would increase sales of the digital game, but I don't know how much Games Workshop care about that.
Yeah, because their digital arm is kind of like we've sent it off, we don't care what happens to it. We'll get a stream.
I'm guessing Steel Sky pay their stuff for the rights. What do they call it? Licensing rights.
Yeah.
GW don't worry too much.
Hammer time. That barely stopped spinning on my screen before it was your turn to pick. So
you picked the Mirrorwell.
Anonymous Jeff says, it's tricky with an aged game like Blood Bowl. I think an online version helps keep the game alive and doesn't cannibalise too much of sales. Underworlds is still fairly current and it could stop it. And I think you might be right, Anonymous Jeff. I think a digital version of the game will pull some sales away from the physical version, and GW don't care about the digital version. They care about the physical version because they sell the rights and it gets them some income, but I think the physical version is where their money really sits.
Yeah.
And that's their bread and butter, as it were. So Noxious did point out that they did say in one of their posts on Warhammer Community that even when they reopen, it'll take a few weeks to get everything running again. That'll definitely be the case. It'll take them a while to get there.
I literally have no clue what's in this bit.
Zach Matthews says, in general, do you find you have to wait a long time for an online game? No, however long it takes Robin to type in the code.
Yeah,
or Cal.
It's been quite fast. So, not that I haven't played very many online games.
Anonymous Jeff points out as well that there is a lot of value from GW in the cards, and if all the universals are free, which they are in the digital version, that's another thing that cuts away at their victories.
Yeah, that's very true.
My opening cards are stinky. I'm going to get rid of all my objectives. Stinky, stinky, stinky. Matt Collins asks, are we excited for AOS Warhammer Underworlds Online Season 2? And what he's talking about there is the Patreon-only Warhammer Underworlds Online tournament, which starts today. Yes, Matt, I'm very much looking forward to anybody who wants to come and join us on Patreon. We would be very grateful. But also, I think you'll get quite a nice little community of people who you'll be able to find games with on Warhammer Underworlds and join us in the Season 2. I think it's worth a punt.
I don't know how many of them play against each other when we're not in the league system, but the league goes quite quick and there's quite a lot of games to play in that.
Yeah, I think we get through them fairly quickly, don't we?
Yeah.
And I think even in
between...
Exactly,
we do. I was just, and then it rolls on to Season 2 fairly fast. I was thinking that with the amount of people in there, it must be good for getting casual games as well as the league games.
Yeah, I'd hope that is the case. So all our Patreon followers who are watching us tonight, do let us know. Do you think it's worth it? And do you get games in against other people? Yeah, let us know. It'd be nice to hear what people have to say on that one. But I think there's a nice little community going on over there. And while Season 2 has just started, it only takes a couple of weeks before we get through, and it'll be Season 3. And the winner does get a brand spanking new limited edition mug that no one else will ever get. Everyone can get glass. You can buy them on eBay for 10 a penny. No one will get one of these mugs without winning an online Patreon-only tournament.
Well, I've got to select who goes first. I think I'll go first this time.
Come on, Robin.
Sorry. My camera was in the way. I couldn't see that it told me it was me going first.
I have some terrible cards.
Whee.
Oh, come on. At least there's no +1 damage here.
No.
I have not had the best placement of some cards. Just putting that out there now.
You're getting your excuses in early.
Yep. Matt says, to be honest, he has so much going on. He rarely plays Warhammer Underworlds online. I'm kind of a bit the same. if I'm honest.
It's weird, isn't it? This lockdown there's so much to do.
I know there's a lot of people who are really bored, out their skulls.
Yeah.
And
we're not them.
And we are certainly not them in this one. So, and I do feel sorry for everybody who is stuck in that position, because it's not a nice position to be in. But I wouldn't mind it for a week. Anyone wants to trade with me for a week? Anonymous Jess says he's hoping to order a new super duper laptop this week, so should be able to play online. That would be cool.
Really?
Is there any reason why you're going for a laptop and not a desktop? Because you tend to get a lot more bang for your buck out of a desktop versus laptop. I appreciate it's nice and easy to be able to transport it around though, so I can see that plus. Zach says, here comes the rage quit. Look, I didn't rage quit. Disconnected. Leave me alone. Oh, it's coming to play. Come on, Lurky. No, Lurky's dead.
I really don't think it should offer you to. Should you play? Do you want to play Twist the Knife? If you're going
to kill him anyway.
If you're going to kill him anyway.
I guess it may be because you might want to play Ploys.
Ploy Master or something.
Yeah, maybe.
It should at least tell you that they're dead.
That's true.
Do you want them to be really dead?
Do you want them to be ultra dead? I guess there is that one which enables you to. Was it you have to? I can't remember the name of the card now. Do double the amount of damage to kill them or something. Does it count towards that? Maybe.
Yeah, maybe that's it. I just always feel like you kind of have that moment where you think, well, I've killed them, or have I killed them? And then you have to make a split-second decision whether to play it or not.
Yeah.
Oh, change of tic-tacs.
Tic-tac, tic-tacs.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, come on.
Charm tonight.
Absolute git.
That's what they call me.
That is my name. Well, I'm going to play that. Because screw you, hippie. Oh, these cards. I'm going to pass right now.
Okay.
And Honest Jeff says he's not allowed that much room in the house. You can get those little mini units. I mean, you do still need a desk somewhere with a monitor, but the unit itself is really diddy and doesn't take up very much space. But I can appreciate that the space might be a factor, and therefore a laptop is better. And you can still get some pretty beefy, nice laptops in that situation. Or sucky attack. That could be what wins it for me. Could be what saves me.
I think you can suck at. I can suck at too.
Anything you can suck at.
Anything better than you.
Matt says, do you guys think you'll go to the next available Grand Clash post-lockdown in celebration of freedom? I'd say yes, but I don't know when that's going to be. I reckon it won't be till next year. I think it'll be 2021 now.
It could be. I mean, they're talking about, we're going to be socially distancing right up until the end of the year, don't they? Even if we're not locked down. So I'm not sure they're going to get 100 sweaty men in a large room to play war games.
Yeah, that's what I was
playing with one another's figures.
Ooh-ah. Obligatory ooh-ah. Oh, what do I do now? Right. Gonna be dull. Gonna do this because I don't know what I want to do yet. That's my third go. Oh, it's the wrong thing I want to do. Sweary swear words.
Sweary swear words.
I've got the worst card to have facing your warband basically right now. Did you go first? You did. Okay, that's a little one thing that might save me in all of this basically.
How many wounds have you got?
2. Deaded. Matt says, "What warband are you looking?" Oh, that's a good one. This. What warband are you looking forward to see come to life in the digital form? He's excited to see Snurk Sailtongue spinning around.
Oh yeah, that would be pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool.
I'm quite looking forward to seeing the magic generally. It'd be quite good. Firebolt zooming around. Horror would be quite cool. Morphing into a pink horror, or what they're called, flaming horror. The whole flaming horror would be quite interesting.
Oh, I'm still stuffed here. Oh, bugger. Can't do what I needed to do. Sod it. I'm angry. Cross now. Sad. My game's gone to pot, and I should have played another card now. So I'm even more angry. I mean, that's helped a little, but...
Doing alright.
Yeah, but if I'd have inspired him first, it would have done 3 damage, so I would have killed you.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't got trap.
No. Oh, I'm so annoyed now. Just annoyed with life. Annoyed with everything. Doing that just to inspire Kirk, and I don't even know if I want to do that now, but I'm just annoyed. Let's Talk War Game Magazines says, late to the game, but evening all. Hello! Welcome aboard. Hope you're enjoying the stream. We're just playing. You don't get any extra points for all being in line, you know. Oh, you're doing that. Oh, it's Rangers Advance. Crap. I am proper stuffed. That's what would be now. Anonymous Jeff has put a link up for the PCs thinking of the Mac he's thinking of getting. Zach asks if I'm going to rage. I am raging, but I'm not quitting. Anonymous Jeff says he's most interested in the Fire Slayers to know if they were ever any good. If they were ever good. I think they were.
They were never good. They always had potential, but their inspire condition is too hard.
I'm quite looking forward to seeing the ghosts, the spooky, floaty ghosts.
Yeah.
What do I get rid of?
I'm interested to see what alternate skins they do for the for chosen axes. Whether they just do like full naked.
With some strategically placed beards.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to keep them. Screw it. I'm going to keep them. I'm going to get rid of Awakened Weapon. I don't want to, but I'm going to.
Oh, I've just realised I made a mistake. I should have pushed him and not Fast Rider.
Nox just says he's looking forward to seeing big friendly Mollog, who are digital Mollogs.
Yeah, digital Mollog. I do like a digital Mollog.
Oh my word. My cards suck. My dice suck. Everything sucks.
That one and that one and that. Okay, right.
I have got Ploy Master, and once again, I do not have 3 ploys.
Haha.
Every bloody time.
Yeah, that's harsh.
Every time. I need to get rid of Ploy Master. Anger. I need a series of events to take off. Anybody watching? I need this to happen. Yay! Oh.
And I'm glad I wasted that first activation.
Wang out equals extra attack, Matt Sakas. Well, maybe. I certainly would be.
Claw's not inspired, is he? But I don't think that makes much difference.
He's not the minute, no.
Okay, pass.
Right, pass. I'm angry with myself for not inspiring Spike Claw. Because I'm going to have to do this. No, I know. I'm going to have to attack, and I really could do with him having cleave on this attack. Oh. I mean, I can't complain too much. I roll crits as well, so... Pass. I don't know who else I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to seeing some of the Season 3 warbands. The Beastman I'm quite looking forward to seeing. Who else in season 2? I mean, the eyes are going to look quite cool with the horror and stuff like that. Could be quite funky.
Yeah.
And I'm also looking forward to the Gits, with just the sheer number of bodies on the board and the chaos that's going to ensue from that. It's going to be quite cool. Let's Talk Wargame Magazine said he read multiple comments around Facebook, etc. today, and a lot of people aren't happy that you don't get all the warbands for free on day one. I mean, how dare they not release everything at once? Exactly. How very dare they not give us everything for under £20? I think there are a lot of very entitled people out there. I agree. Like, oh, don't want it. It hasn't got absolutely everything.
It won't let me re-roll the dice.
Sucker. But why are you re-rolling a dice?
Because I've got a awakened weapon on.
Oh, you've got awakened weapon, yeah. How weird.
I'm pressing the dice. And oh, that's
there we go. Whee.
Oh.
It's a sucky one. And I crit anyway. Well, I guess we won't bother with that then. Oh dear, this is a farce of a game right now, Robin. It's just a farce. I agree, Let's Talk War Games magazine. I think that the number of people moaning right now because they're not getting absolutely everything for less than 20 quid because it's currently on sale is frankly... Oh, come on. This is the most stupid game in the world.
Oh,
Stupid game. And anyone just joining us, do check us out on Facebook, because if you add a comment to our post on there, you will be in with a chance of winning a copy of the game for free. And do like us and follow us and subscribe and thumbs up the stream if you're enjoying it and all that good stuff. But frankly, I'll understand it if you're not right now, because these dice suck. This will be the second game. We are going to have to call it a night after this as well, I'm afraid. I'd love to do like a multiple hours worth of games at some point, but I'm not sure. Oh my god. This is just sad now. It's what it is. It's just ridiculous. Syntax Error points out, if they know the warbands are missing, they must be tabletop players. Did GW release a whole season in one box for £40? Exactly. No, they didn't.
They did not.
So people need to stop.
That's a very good point, yeah.
It's a damn good point, Syntax Error. Damn good point. So people need to stop bitching about it.
I think the fact that they gave us all of the...
Oh, for Christ's sakes.
They gave us all of the... cards. They're going to give all the universal cards for free. I think is really good.
Yeah, and you get 6 warbands. Frankly, almost the 6 best warbands, barring one. Frankly, I could have done without the Fast Riders and would have preferred to see Reavers, but that's personal taste. And you get all the universal cards for like 20 quid, less than 20 quid, because it's on sale right now if you don't enter our competition and win one for free. I mean, what more do you want? This is the most farcical game in the world, Robin. It's just... Yeah, and the new warbands are going to be about 6 quid each. And you're not going to have to buy the ones you don't want just because you need to get the cards. You just don't buy them. Easy peasy.
When did we last have a hit?
I
know you only pushed it back. You didn't.
think it was round 1. I don't think either of us have hit anything. Oh, at last, a crit.
We've got a crit. Oh, we've killed somebody. I almost feel like, I almost feel like I need to cheer on as well.
Just anybody, somebody. That was just a ridiculous round of silliness. Okay, right, what am I going to do here? I'm going to bring back a Skaven.
Okie dokie.
I'm going to bring back the Hungry
Always
Skaven.
more. Where's he coming back? Down here somewhere? Where did he come back?
I'm putting him on there. I haven't done it yet.
Okay. You're just messing with me. The Hungerings gave when he's going back. Okay, right down there.
I don't know why I put him there, because you can still reach him if you wanted to. Over to you.
Yeah.
Zach says he's got quite a night. Thanks for watching, Zach. Hopefully you'll tune in tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed it.
We'll still be here trying to hit each other if you come back tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Anonymous Jeff asks, has it got more stable? Yes, the game has definitely got a lot
Yeah,
more
it's
stable.
it's the Hero Slayer time. It's definitely more stable.
Definitely a lot more stable. Definitely a much better game now. Now I was going to put Black Hunger on him, but I don't think there's any point in putting Black Hunger on him now, so I'm not going to bother. But I probably put him in the wrong place.
Yeah, you should have brought him back near me
Yeah.
if you wanted to attack.
I've fucked it all up.
I assume it was a objective grabbing situation, but that
I've just bollocksed it all up. Basically, it's been one farce after another.
we can't talk and play at the same time.
We can't. We really can't. We need other people to play so we can commentate on it.
and field questions.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's Talk Wargaming Magazine says certain games and entitlement within the same sentence. I wouldn't believe that for a minute. Yeah, who'd have thunked it, eh? I'm almost half tempted to keep this card just because I'm doing so goddamn awful at it all. How many cards have I got left? Oh, it doesn't tell you. That's annoying. I'm going to get rid of that one. And that's it. I'm going to leave it at that. Matt says the older he gets, the more he notices the entitlement. He doesn't know if it's just because there's more of it around these days. I think it's a little bit of... There's more of it around these days, but I also think that it's just because as you get older, you grow up, basically. Yeah. I think you just grow up and you stop being a whiny little child. Oh.
It's millennials, basically, isn't it?
I don't know, bloody millennials coming over here, ruining everything. Yeah.
I've got so many attacks here.
Here we go. We're going to have another round of 7 misses in a row. That was 7 missed attacks. 7 failed attacks. I think that's a good starting point for 7 missed attacks in a row.
My God.
Mein Gott.
I couldn't hit. I started off well in this game, but I couldn't hit anybody last time we played. I played with the fast riders.
Yeah, I think you're cursed. You're cursed. Right, here we go. Silly dice roll time. David Pollard says he thinks that you appreciate things more as you get older. Hey, there we go. Some awesome dice. David Pollard says he thinks you appreciate things more when you get older. I think you do. I think you just learn to look at things and say, you know what? That's not that bad.
Yeah.
That's okay. Matt says definitely a boomer thing. I ain't a boomer. Who's a boomer? Some of this. Wolf Crispy says, what Facebook post do we comment on for the giveaway? Frankly, either the last 2 Warhammer Underworlds online ones will be fine. We'll look through them both, and we'll probably do the draw. We'll probably pick them at the weekend. So do get over there and get that done now. It might go next, is it? I do not like them, Sam. I am. I do not like this cheese and spam. It's your go next, isn't it?
It's my go next, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I thought, do I play this card? And I'm really glad I didn't, because I'd be really sweary right now if I hadn't. Let's talk Wargaming.
It's my go, sorry.
Yeah, it's your go. Come on, get on it. Let's Talk Wargaming Magazine. Do you actually have a name, or is that your actual depot name? Because, I mean, it'd be easier to call you something else, but I'm going to call you Let's Talk, just because it's quicker. Let's Talk says, we lived in the days when you ordered something from GW by posting off a little slip of paper. Wow. Roll a crit for defense. Yeah, do you remember that, Robin? You sent off a little slip of paper with a check or a postal order, and you were lucky if you saw it in a month. Yeah. You were glad.
Oh, yeah. Do you remember also when computer games took 30 minutes to load?
Yeah.
They quite often wouldn't load. You have to rewind the tape.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you'd sit there and you'd be like, I'm like 90% through this game, and then suddenly it would just die.
Yeah.
Or double hammer.
I'm actually not really bothering anymore about tactically thinking about I'm going to kill this Skaven.
I'm kind of in the same boat. It's just getting silly.
Yeah. I don't care anymore. I want to kill this Skaven.
I remember ordering something from GW mail order, and I wanted some I can't remember what they were. I think I was ordering...
You doing anything? I'm waiting for you.
Oh, sorry. It's my activation. Oh, is it my go?
No, you've hit. You attacked.
Oh, did I? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
My bad.
But I think I was waiting for you to push back.
Yes. I meant to be. I'm
Yeah,
sitting
okay.
here waffling away and... Yeah, my bad. Sorry about that. Blister packs and lead miniatures. Them were the days. Them were days. I'm going to pass. I remember ordering some stuff on mail order. And this was back when my mate ordered some squats. And I ordered some stuff. That's how long ago it was, when squats was still a thing. And...
Get in.
Oh, there we go. That'll do him. At last. Finally. Maybe I should have run him away. I should have possibly run away with him there. Definitely after all of that lot. 9-3. I remember ordering stuff, and I got some stuff I didn't even order. I was like, why have I got this? I'm not going to complain, but why have I got this?
What you put on him?
I put demonic weapon on him.
Oh.
So yeah, I just got some bits ordered that sent to me that I didn't even order, as well as the stuff I did order. So it was just weird. I don't think I've won this game by quite a long shot, but I've had fun getting there.
I've been enjoying the sheer range of misses.
It's a ridiculousness.
Oh, but I find you that's
Oh, come on.
Swiftblade has been rolling ridiculous saves.
Just been a poxy game. Pox on you all. Matt Collins asks, what was everyone's first GW computer game? I think mine was Epic 40,000. Was that the Space Marines versus Orcs one? I remember playing that for months with my cousins, because there was a version where you could just literally build an army. You obviously had one version which you play through like a storyline, but you had one where you could just build an army, and your mate could build an army. You could have turn-based games of 40k of Epic 40,000. It was crazy. Final Liberation, I think it was called. Yes, it was an awesome game. Oh dear, Robin.
No, with the wrong attack anyway. You take the damage. I'd forgotten that.
This is silly.
I was trying to get precise use of force, but you'd taken the damage, so I couldn't have scored it.
This has just been
In
a
fact,
silly...
I should have shot you with the bird. I would have had a chance of getting you with the bird.
The bird is the word, from what I've been told. I haven't played many GW digital games though, to be honest.
I haven't. I'm trying to think. I think mine might be Warhammer Underworlds.
Yeah, I think it's possibly the same for me.
I don't think, because I think by the time they were any good, I didn't really play computer games very often.
I mean, this has been a spectacular game of terrible attacks.
Well, this is how to roll defensively. This game.
Have you got a hand of upgrades?
I think most of us have been reasonably successful with our hits, but just not with. But our defences have been ridiculous.
That was a terrible game for me. And you didn't play any ploys, so I couldn't use Duel of Wits. I didn't hit anyone, so I couldn't play Twist the Knife.
I've got healing potions. You never hit me.
I didn't score anything at the end. I've had Supremacy since round 1, but I was playing an offensive deck. That was the worst. That was the worst thing ever. Justin Ellaby says Epic Liberation, one Chaos Gate or something. Chaos Gate, was that one where you had a squad of Space Marines? You had to fight against some Chaos guys, I think. Oh yes.
I don't think I know any.
Jimmy Forrester Fellows has pointed out there was Shadow of the Horned Rat on the PC in '95. Now I've got I've got a little story about that. I went to my local VHS rental shop in town when I was 14, and I rented Windows 95.
You rented it?
I rented it because they had it, and I took it home and installed it. But my machine only had like 4 meg of RAM, and 95 needed 4 meg of RAM. I then rented the Shadow of the Horned Rat and installed that because it didn't need the disk to run once you'd installed it. So I was playing that, but because Windows 95 used all the RAM up, the game ran like an absolute dog, and the units took like hours to cross the battlefield. Now, the one thing that didn't get affected by this massive slowdown was the rate of fire of the Elven Archer unit, which fired at the same rate as it normally did. So if you sped the game up, they would have been firing like a minigun, because they could destroy every single unit before it got anywhere near me. So I completed that game using the Elven Archers, and that was it.
Brilliant. And that was worth. I love that you could rent Windows 95.
I know, it was brilliant.
That's the best bit of that story.
That was
Forget firing elves. Well, I thought the elves were like the elf in Hawk the Slayer.
They were. And then years later, I was having a pang of nostalgia, and I bought it online, and I installed it on my, whatever it was at the time, PC that was more than capable of playing it. And suddenly everything moved really fast, and I couldn't play the game because everything got over to me and beasted me before my Elven Archers could kill everyone. I didn't know how to play it after that. I was screwed.
That's mean. All Yaroslav's in. Hello, Yaroslav.
Oh, Yaroslav. Unfortunately, you turned up just in time for us to say goodbye.
Yeah. And Noxtius says, this is an interesting one, and we've talked about this before. He says the one thing he's upset about Warhammer Underworlds is that he's never had a game where he's won and the game has reached the end. Yeah, I think that's a shame, and I don't think there's going to be anything we can do about it. I think people are going to quit.
Yeah, I think you get that
because time is money, as it were.
You get it in Blood Bowl. You're going to get it in any digital. I mean, people rage quit when they're playing all kinds of online games because there's no downside to it, really.
No.
It's not like when you're playing across from somebody, you would look like a right twat if you just got up after round one, just picked up all your models and your dice and stormed off. You'd look like a pissy little child. But unfortunately, you don't get that in the digital version. People can do that with complete anonymity, really. I guess the only upside is the fact that because this is tied to your Steam account, if you do it a lot, you'll eventually build a name for yourself on the Steam community, on the Discord and stuff like that, and people will start seeing you.
Yeah. Let's Talker said he's had more people conceding seconds from the end today. I've had more. Yeah. I've had that. I haven't played that many games online, but it's very frustrating. It's kind of like you could just wait till the end. It just leaves a bad taste in the mouth, doesn't it?
I think at least in those situations when your opponent concedes, you still get your victory XP and they get less XP from it.
Yeah.
So at least in that respect, you're going to get something out of it, and they won't get as much out of it. And I guess if it's only a turn into the game and they rage quit, then you're getting your reward quicker.
Yeah, well, this was right at the end, so we had a really good game, a to and fro game, and at the end I scored something, and he didn't have anything left, I think, and he just quit out before it actually finished.
Yeah, and I think if I were in that situation, I'd like to think I'd play the game through. And I'd like to think that if I were playing somebody who was obviously doing badly, but they were still playing, they were just skipping their turns, I would try and play quickly to get it over and done with fast.
Yeah, I can see that, and I do know from when we've played that sometimes, because when you're playing, because especially in this game where it can actually change. So if you do switch off, and you're a long way in front, and you switch off, your opponent can suddenly, if you suddenly only had one fighter left, but somehow managed to pull off a conquest and denial. That's a 5 glory swing. So if you switch
change
off
the game, yeah.
And so that is a difficult balance. In the physical game, you can kind of see what's going on because your opponent's across the table, and he can say, "Well, actually, I'm out now," and you can just kind of stop thinking about it. Yeah. But if you know you're not going to win, but your opponent doesn't, and he's thinking about every step to make sure he maintains that win, then I can sort of see maybe why you say. But maybe there needs to be a politer way of doing it.
Yeah,
just sort of say good game.
There needs to be an offer the not the rage quit, but offer them the victory, just so you can get it over and done with it, and then both parties get to say yes. There you go.
Let's Talk says he had a game, he won 10-9. As soon as he scored the 10th, he conceded. Yeah, I think in my game, I was winning 11-9, and it got to the end and he didn't score anything. No, that's right. I was winning by 1, and he didn't score anything. So I also had conquest, but I never got to score it because he quit before I got there.
Justin Ellaby has said that he's been playing Warhammer Total War 2 at the moment. It's bloody epic. I would love to play that game, but I know at the same time I'd never get a chance to play it properly, and I'd suck awfully at it. Yeah,
I'd like to play that, but again, it's finding that time because I'm adding Gloomhaven to my list of things to play. And with two nights doing stuff with Pete online, it's difficult to.
Yeah, it's hard to find another evening.
Yeah.
Noxia says even just a game chat would be nice. I'm not sure they'll ever implement a proper actual chat with the opposition, although quite often you can pick up games against people via the Discord quite easily, so you can chat with them on there if you fancy it. But at least something like...
I've never done that. It seems like magic to me.
But at least give the option a bit like in Hearthstone where you have the emotes.
Yeah.
So you can have the various emotes that would at least give people a bit of an idea of what's going on the other side of the of the other side of the screen, as it were.
Yeah, I think so.
So I think we're going to have to call it a night there.
Yeah.
I need to get up for work tomorrow, sadly, and Robin has to get up and try and teach his children.
Teach them to listen to me.
Hopefully we will see some of you lovely people online again soon. I have said this before, but anybody who has joined us very recently, do check out Facebook, because we are going to be doing a giveaway for a couple of keys for the game. Do look for one of our recent posts on there about Warhammer Underworlds Online, and just post a reason why you're looking forward to it, and we will then be picking, hopefully over the weekend, and announcing those winners. You could be in with a chance of getting the game absolutely free.
Somebody says they're looking forward to Total Warhammer 3. So I just want to ask this question: is that definitely coming? I've seen stuff about it, but I didn't know whether that was just Flight of Fancy. Because I'd be interested to know. Because I could see a new version of the game. I could see us getting into, Pete.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's what we need right now, is more things to pick up and start doing. So thank you for watching us, guys. Do check us out. Do check out the posts and leave a comment. Give a chance of winning the game. Even if you don't win it, it's less than 20 quid right now, so it's a steal, I think.
Go for it.
Everyone stay safe out there. Stay indoors. I mean, you know, us nerds, this is what we were built for. This is what we trained our whole lives to do.
So stay indoors.
To stay indoors. That's what we're meant to be doing.
Although in many ways, I'm fitter and go out more than I normally do, because literally my only outdoor time is going for a walk or a cycle ride with my kids. So actually, whereas normally I'm rushing around like a blue-ass fly, but I don't actually get any exercise. So that's an interesting conundrum.
That's a bit weird. Yeah, I think you might be quite unique in that respect. Although, I mean, I'm probably as unfit as I've ever been, so it's not working out very well for me right now. But we'll see. We'll see how I get on, I guess. So stay safe, guys. Do check out the posts.
Stay safe, everybody.
Do follow us on Twitch as well, because Robin streams his side of things over there. You can catch up on that. And we'll see you soon in the Mirrored City, or maybe in Beastgrave.
Yeah.
Bye.